Welcome back, Wolfpack. Verlis here, and more Fan Fridays. Looks like another doubles battle, but I'm alright with this one. Dragonite, Ferret, Typhlosion, and an American bird. Let's do it. 16 turns. Ooh. Looks like we're not going to have a straight up dunk. We're going to have some interesting things, and the opponent's packing some craziness as well. Ampharos Delcatty into the Ferret, or the Furret, Dragonite. So fake out leads right there. Follow me didn't really accomplish much. Ooh, follow me for it. So Cotton Guard gets free Cotton Guard for the Ampharos. Very interesting setup so far. And what else do we have going on right now? Ferret with that follow me is just gonna like, yeah, hey, over here guys. I don't think that's really going to do too much if the Ampharos wants to keep setting up. The attract does land on the Ferret, which is interesting. And I guess that's trying to set up for Dragonite getting Dragon Dances. The opponent, though, is playing very status heavy, so I'm not sure how this is going to pan out, honestly. It's very, very interesting, because the Cotton Guard's not going to really be dictated by Ferret. It did stop the Dragonite, I think. I haven't had a chance to look at the genders. But yeah, Ferret ended up falling in love instead. It uses Follow Me, so I don't think the attraction should really matter right there too much. And then Dragon Dance, keep getting set up on the Dragonite. So this does work as an idea that, you know, if you have a Pokemon like Pachirisu or Ferret, it's like, follow me guys, I'm going to get that setup going, and then Simple Beam's going to come on, land on the Ferret, and Keen Eye, what? Oh yeah, I was like, Keen Eye becomes Simple. Why is the opponent throwing down the Simple Beam now? Weird. Oh, I guess he was just trying to get rid of the multi-scale from Dragonite, but then giving Dragonite Simple, what is this battle? Say Dragonite's going to claw Delcatty and finish it off just like that. Ampharos is going to be a bit of a threat though, so we're going to have to figure out how this one's going to get over. I'm still confused by everything that's going on though. Because like, the follow me things have been working, but the Simple Beam is throwing me through a loop. Sucker Punch and Psych Up. Alright. Oh no! Espeon with that counterplay. Or actually, if anything, he's just going to Psych Up the Ampharos. Now Espeon has huge defenses. Ampharos is also getting the charge on, so he's gaining special defense. Jesus. So yeah, Ampharos with that almost stockpiling kind of idea. He's at max defenses, gains a bit of special defense from that charge, and there's the stored power from the Espeon, who now is at +6. That's going to hurt. Wow. Okay, the opponent is really getting some work done. Well, Ampharos is just going to go and keep charging. Wow, that's a... Why didn't I think of that? I forgot that charge actually boosts your defense. So Ampharos does have a great great moveset for getting defenses going. Huh. And it's not even Mega'd yet. So Dragonite's going to try to use that extreme speed. Not enough to get down. Ferret's going to throw out the Sucker Punch though, and still not enough. Stored Power is going to come in. That's going to ruin Ferret's day. Oh, or not. Actually, that didn't do anything. Wow. That's surprising. So Thunderbolt from the Ampharos going to end Dragonite right there. I guess that's why the stored power was going on to the Ferret. But Ferret's being a lot tankier than I thought he would. Now, the problem is getting over what that opponent's doing. Because, like, there's so much defenses on that Ampharos right now. But Ferret's like, hey, I'm not paralyzed this turn. I'm going to follow me. I'm going to get that Eruption. And I'm going to try to hurt. And he hurts the Espeon, but not so much on that Ampharos. I'd imagine Ampharos more special defensive. Oh, that charge is just so nasty. How's he going? Like, the only way I could see him winning is a crit. Unless there's, like, something that I don't understand about Ferret, but this isn't looking good. Man, I'm wondering if, like, what if that was a Mega Ampharos, just getting extra defensive stats and making it work? But no, this is just leftovers Ampharos. Eruption's going to come in. It's going to make it to where Mind Shout isn't going to really do too much, it looks like. Yeah. That Eruption on Typhlosion is ferociously strong. Oh my goodness, this Ampharos doesn't know when to quit. And to a degree, I love it. But I'm wondering, like, if the opponent's getting too greedy. Like, okay, there is a drop-off that, you know, the second time that you use a defensive boost, it doubles it. The third and fourth times, it only goes 2.5 and 3 times. And then the fifth and sixth, it goes 3.5 and 4 times. So you have to use it twice to double, but then to double that double, you have to use it 4 more times. So I think, like, the effective defensive growth isn't really there. And Ferret is just really tanky. The Thunderbolt isn't doing a lot from the Ampharos because it doesn't have any way of boosting its special attack. It's just going to use that charge to boost its attack by 50% for the next turn, but that's it. Typhlosions also go throughout that eruption, and that Typhlosion does have some damage. It's not enough to really get through this Ampharos just yet, but Ampharos is trying to hang in there. Ferret gets paralyzed. Also, I'm trying to figure out this opponent, because he does have the Thunder Wave as the other move, so he doesn't have any other forms of heal, and Typhlosion's just being very strong. So I think, with a lot of diligence, this will happen. Maybe it's just a max attack with a max special attack, max hit points to try to get as much damage out of it as possible while reserving some tankiness. I like the idea on the opponent's Ampharos, I just don't like the opponent's Ampharos, the way that it ended up happening. Ferret with that troll, last follow me right there. It's going, oh, Typhlosion's out of moves though, he's going to use Struggle. That's unfortunate, probably does like 1 damage, ends up struggling itself down, so either Scarf or Choice Specs Typhlosion. But Ferret, he's going to eat that Thunderbolt like it's nothing. Yeah, that's like a 1/6 of its health. And now we get to see what Braviary does. But I think it's like, once this Ampharos has nothing else for health, it's done. Like, it can maybe paralyze and hope for like double paralysis many times in a row. But that's like it. And that Follow Me, you know, that Ferret, he's eating a lot of damage. The Follow Me Ferret is working and just keeping a lot of the opponent safe, or a lot of the allies safe. This is cool. Like, I like the opponent strategy, I like this strategy, and overall it's just solid. But Rock Slide, so little damage. Thunderbolt, ooh. Thunderbolt goes through, lands. Oh, doesn't quite land on the Braviary. But we do know that Ferret is packing a Sucker Punch. So, I mean, Rock Slide, Sucker Punch, and that's going to be game right there. See Ferret throwing out the Sucker Punch? Just a small little amount of damage. Braviary with the Rock Slide. And this is why, if you're going to do a tanky kind of setup Pokemon like the Ampharos, you need some form of sustain. You need to rest. Like, if Ampharos had rest right there, he would have been able to win. Because in 3 turns, he wasn't taking enough damage for it to pay off. But overall, you know, good battle. I like to see the Ferret. It was just crazy overall. Like, the stat boosts were all over the place. The Psych-Ups, the shutdowns, and then the Ferret. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. One more Fan Fridays coming up next.